Good evening, Sir Alvin. Wala kayong audio.
Ayan, ho, ho, ho! Advance Merry Christmas and advance Happy New Year to everyone. Hello, Sir Adrian, Miss June, Sir Kirby.
Hello,
Good
sir.
Hi, Sir
evening, Sir
Alvin.
Alvin.
Hi, Miss June. Hi, Sir Adrian.
Hello. Hello,
So
mga
boys,
sir.
let's all say that thank God it's
It's
Friday.
Friday!
Friday.
Ayan. Ho, ho, ho. Dapat daw yun yung simula ng spiel for tonight. Ho,
Yes,
ho,
sir.
ho. To everybody.
Ho, ho, ho.
Ito ang aming year-end webinar for 2021 and I am excited to tell everybody that this is our 15th episode for the year,
Wow.
15th live episode na ginagawa natin every Friday nights, no, at 8 p.m.
Yes.
So naka-15 na po kami for this 2021 and we want to end this year or this live sessions with the title, The Takeaways of 2021. So, ngayong gabi, marami tayong mapag-uusapan. Ano ba ang nangyari sa taong 2021? Ano ang naging challenges natin? What were the hurrays, our favorites, no? And ano bang dapat natin pang abangan for the next year when it comes to educational technology and professional development. So, ayun po. Miss June, Sir Kirby.
Ayan. So, thank you, Sir Adrian, and good evening ulit sa inyo, mga sir. And to those who are watching in Facebook and YouTube, good evening po to everyone. And then po, just stay tuned and we will be talking about all of the takeaways na yung mga siguro Sir Adrian, if you don't mind, yung mga episodes that we've had, no, we will talk about siguro yung mga paborito natin and such. And also looking into the future of Edtech as well. So watch out po and stay tuned. Thank you.
Nice. Nakakatuwa talaga, sir, that sirs and miss, that it's already December. It's like me just watching you back in ano ba to? April, May, yan. And now I'm happy to end the 2021 with the three amazing people like you, mga sir and miss. And I'm excited for tonight because it's not only a celebration, but this session or this webinar will give us all the opportunity to relate to each other, since we will be talking about our different takeaways. And I hope everyone who's watching with us right now, sana po you also get to share your takeaways with us. Feel free to send it whether in our comment section via YouTube or in Facebook. So we're all excited to learn and reflect on each other experience and journey this 2021. Yes,
Thank
sir.
you, Sir Kirby. Now, sa akin talaga, teachers, 2021 was really a productive year. For sure din, marami sa atin ang talagang naging sobrang busy itong nagdaang taon na ito. And with that, for sure, marami tayong maisa-share na takeaways sa ating mga viewers tonight. Now, Sir Adrian, without further ado, dahil for sure, ako excited na akong mag-share, sir. Let's have our first question so that we can have a roundabout.
Ayan.
Yes, Sir Adrian.
Tama. Kinakabahan ako actually doon sa sasabihin. Akala ko kung ano, pero pag-uusapan nga natin muna sa unang part ng ating webinar or session for tonight would be the challenges for 2021. So I'll try to remove our poster na para kita tayong lahat. Ay, ayan. There. So, what are your challenges this 2021, simula January 2021, ano yung mga naging dagok, naging mga challenges natin, no, or yung mga obstacles along the way when we opened the year ng 2021 when it comes po sa ating professional development, when it comes to education or educational technology, all about teaching and education. So ayan, ano po ang naging challenges natin? So sa mga nanonood, thank you very much if you are commenting right now.
Yes,
Um,
pwede rin po kayo mag-share.
Kindly, if you have any questions, by the way, you can just leave your messages in the chat section. We'll answer them. We'll also greet everybody sa mga nanonood. So, ayan. And then, if you want to post also or repost this session, you can use the hashtag the look beyond experience. So, ayan. So, ano ba ang naging challenges natin for 2021? Ako simulan ko. Um, One of the challenges, we all know, dahil pandemic pa din naman nung nag-2021. So, ang naging challenge this year, nung January, was how to step up the game for the teachers. Since kami, ang Look Beyond team, we are providing professional development training for schools, for teachers. So, isa yun sa mga naging challenges natin, Ms. Bruno and Sir Alvin. So,
Yes.
how can we like step up our training to the teachers, no? Kasi nung year 2020, ang naging atake ng team and most of the schools were learning about the basics of the different tools or digital tools na pwede nilang gamitin for online teaching or for remote teaching. Noong nag-2021, anong next, no? If they've learned the basics, how at yun yung naging challenge namin. So, our programs had 2.0, nagkaroon ng level up when it comes to the skills that we have to offer, the skills also that we have to learn. Since kami din, syempre, nagbabasa, na nunood din ng iba pang mga um, webinars, and at the same time, um, enriching ourselves with the different um, trends or the new ways on how to adapt to the remote teaching and learning. So, yun talaga yung number one ko. Kayo po, sige, I'll throw it off already to sa inyo.
Ako
Yung
na next, sir.
challenge.
Ayan. So, agree ako sa sinabi mo lahat, no, Sir Adrian. Yan yung from the lenses of someone providing professional development. Tama talaga yan, sir. So, medyo we needed to step up the game talaga and to train in training teachers, no. But as a teacher naman ang sagot ko ngayon, Sir Adrian, specifically as a private school teacher, and I'm sure sila Sir Alvin, Sir Kirby can also answer as a teacher, but this time in a public school setting. So ako, the main challenge that has always been there for me is yung how I can ensure that my students are learning, no, in this setup. Kasi when it comes to edtech and the tools, we know how to use the tools, we know the basics. In fact, nakapag-step up na nga tayo. But still, the challenge for me remains kung natututo kaya itong mga batang ito sa akin. Kasi nga, we still have limitations with regard to our internet service. No? Hindi lang teachers, pati lalo mga estudyante. Kapag nasa Google Meet kami, it's hard for me to require all of them to turn on their cameras kasi ako rin minsan very unstable yung internet connection ko. So in a way, yung ang pinaka-challenge ko is how to connect on a level na sana naaabot ko lalo na kapag face-to-face. So it's hard to connect with the student. It's hard for me to check if they really do learn. Kasi syempre, as teachers, parang that's one of the things that we really need to look out for. So yun pa rin yung mga challenges sa akin actually na dumaan na yung pangalawang taon na to ng online distance learning. It's really been a challenge. In fact, this morning kasi this is the first time that I became an advisor. medyo challenging mag-Christmas party online, ha? kung noon, face-to-face, medyo ma-challenging na rin para sa atin, no, to think of activities for the students. Lalo kapag online, it's hard to make sure that, they are engaged and such. So, yun, mahirap talaga. And, um, ito, isa pang challenge. Sorry, ang dadaga. But this is the last challenge already. It's hard for me to check yung mga online tasks kasi medyo masakit sa mata. There's just so much. And I feel like mas marami pang oras na nasa harap ako ng gadget ko kaysa, I'm I'm doing other things in the house. Hindi, parang, yeah, siguro 80% of the time I'm in front of my gadget, doing work. So, yun lang. Medyo, those are just still just challenges for me. Ewan ko sa iba, sa inyo. Ano ba sa inyo yung mga challenges?
Yeah. Ako naman, Miss
Sir.
and Sir, yes. Naka-relate ako dun kay Miss John, yung sa internet connection. Like, actually, unpredictable siya, di ba? Like, even if we're on the season 2 of ODL or online distance learning, challenging pa rin yung internet connection natin, even though sinabi na ng mga provider that it will be upgraded. So that's one. Still number one, just like last year. And on a perspective of an ICT coordinator like me, um, it is very challenging for me as well to be advanced, to become one step ahead to our teachers, because I have to be the instrument, or I have to be one of the instrument of learning dun sa mga teachers, that I can provide more than what I have shared last year, as well as to students. Kasi last year po, 'di ba? Hindi prepared yung mga bata, yung mga parents. So the common goal is to be considerate as much as we can. Now, on the second year of distance learning, prepared na sila. Then what's next for me, right? Like, yes, compassion is there, but what's next? What other things that I can provide now that these students are equipped already? Most of them actually, and yeah, kailangan na-challenge ako ng malala talaga, kasi kailangan every day, every time that I will meet these students, is it has to be a memorable learning, or a worth it learning for everyone, for different kinds of learners. So iba't ibang strategy, iba't ibang methods, um, on different classes ang dapat nire-ready as a teacher, as an ICT coordinator, and as an educator as well. So that's for me, in my education aspect po.
Thank you very much, Sir Kirby, Sir Adrian, Miss Yun. Ang masasabi ko na po dyan, #relate match. Kasi yung mga challenges po na nabanggit ninyo, those are the same challenges that I faced throughout 2021. Siguro magdagdag na lang po ako ng ilan, no? Siguro yung isa sa akin as a student council advisor also. Minsan ang hirap pong mag-conduct ng mga activities na yung mga bata talaga mismo yung involved. Kasi minsan hindi ko din po sila ma-require to do something kasi nga gaya na nabanggitin po kanina yung mga tools din po nila like internet and devices, minsan yun din po yung nagiging problema. On a personal level naman po as a teacher, ito ano na po ako, magiging transparent na po ako. Hindi lang naman po estudyante ang nawawalan ng focus talaga sa distance learning setup. Minsan ako din personally, nahihirapan ako mag-focus with some of the tasks kasi nga naman the table, my office table is near from my bed. So minsan makaramdam lang ako ng konting sakit ng likod sandali. Hihiga na po ako. Tapos minsan napapatagal. So minsan it takes me quite some time to warm up para magsimula at matapos yung ilang mga tasks. Unlike during face-to-face classes na I can even stay long hours in school kahit na nakatayo ako ng 6 hours having straight classes, hindi ko siya masyadong nararamdaman, parang mabilis lang yung oras. Now, na ganito pa rin yung naging situation this year, isa yun sa mga naging challenge ko talaga as a teacher. But, how can I say? I'm still glad na bago natapos yung taon ay nakaka-survive pa rin naman po. Nakakapagturo pa rin tayo kahit na yung tools na ginagamit natin ay messenger classroom lang po kasi yung sa setup po namin sa aming paaralan. So, yung sinasabi ni Miss June kanina na connection talaga na meron tayo before, ako as an advisor din po, parang never ata akong hindi naging advisor in my professional career. So every year po talaga, nagkakaroon ako ng chance to, spend some time with my advisory class, ask them how they are. Siguro in the past 2 years na ganito yung setup, yun yung medyo nabawasan ng konti. Yung pagkakaroon ng personal connection sa mga bata. Even if the situation is really tough and challenging, hindi ko din sila talagang nabibigyan ng parang one-on-one coaching or one-on-one sessions just like I used to do before, na talagang pag nakikita ko yung batang medyo tahimik, medyo nagiging challenging sa kanya yung school, nagagawan ko po ng paraan for mentoring and for other interventions. Ngayon, medyo nagiging limited din po kasi yung mga bata na minsan kailangan ng mentoring and kailangan ng intervention, sila din yung hindi mo talaga mahanap. Kasi wala nga po talaga silang walang minsan means of communication to find them and to give them the help that they need. So, yun po yung ilan sa mga challenges na talaga na-experience ko pa din this 2021. Pero hoping na next year may mga changes na dahil nga medyo bumubuti naman po yung sitwasyon natin. So, excited din po ako sa mga pwede pang mangyari next year.
Ako actually dahil nga iikot ulit dahil the one I talked about earlier would be my challenge, our challenge as a team when it comes to
Yes, sir.
offering support to teachers, to the community. Pero habang nagsasalita kayo kanina, napaisip nga ako, ano nga ba yung naging challenge ko personally, I mean, nang ako mag-isa as an educator and an edtech coach. Number one kasi sa mga hindi nakakaalam, sa mga nanonood, for the past 2 years, na nung nag-start na yung pandemic, hindi ako full-time or part-time teacher. So talagang nakafocus ako sa Look Beyond, nakafocus ako sa pag-create ng mga training programs and other training services. Pero ang naging challenge, isa pang challenge sa akin would be how can I become more relevant in this time. Dahil nga, hindi naman ako full-time na nagtuturo. I do coaching for schools, pero talagang nasubok din yung pagiging creative natin when it comes to how can I better or put out my content for everybody. So kaya nagkaroon din ng ating YouTube channel. So dito, nagkaroon tayo ng, how do I say it? Nagkaroon tayo ng practice, Kumbaga, sa mga hindi nakakapanood nito or hindi pa kami talaga fully nakikilala, itong platform na to ay naging training grounds nating lahat when it comes to public speaking. Definitely, ibang level din kasi yung, we do teach face-to-face, diba? Pero ibang level kasi din talaga yung makipag-usap ng online, nang nakaharap lang sa webcam ninyo. So, natuto din kami how to, yun nga, to co-host yourself. Diba? Kung mag-isa lang tayo sa mga sessions or we're doing, kumaga, kung dalawa lang kayo sa isang session. So talagang naging platform nating lahat si YouTube, si Look Beyond the Classroom when it comes to showing our passion, showing our what we can offer for everybody. So kaya meron din kaming naging every Friday nights. Pero the past years, sometimes we join community webinars like Google Educator Groups. Syempre sa mga kanya-kanya nating mga schools, we are champions and leading the different online programs. Pero yun nga, sa mga nakaraang mga buwan, mga linggo, we had this is saka 15 episodes kami, So, meron kaming 15 live sessions kasama na itong episode na ito. So, our next question here would be, ano ang naging favorite episode ninyo or memorable episode sa Look Beyond the Classroom channel? 15 episodes na umere ito, and there are episodes na nagkaroon din tayo ng guests, and we know, no, back end nito, we've been planning ano yung mga pwede nating i-offer to people every other Fridays, no? So, parte tayo ng pagbe-brainstorm, paggawa ng posters, paggawa ng titles, just like what we did with this one, no? So, um, 15 episodes, alin po ang inyong naging favorite episodes, or pwede nyo rin bangkitin yung iba pang mga videos, like yung mga nagawa ko din in the previous years. Ayan. Miss June, nais
Sige,
mo
sir. Tama. Kasi baka makalimutan ko. Well, actually, to be honest, lahat ng episodes na kasama ko kayo, favorite ko, syempre. Kasi every time, totoo yan, sir, every time kasi may natutugnan akong bago. No? So yun, all of them are really my favorite. But if you ask me siguro kung ano yung pinaka-tumatak, Sir Adrian, I don't know if it's part of the routine, probably not. But yung pinaka-tumatak sa akin yung unang-una ko, yung sabi mo, yun yung aking baptism of fire.
Baptism of fire.
Diba?
Alam mo,
Diba,
tayo ng
sir?
isip. Okay.
Diba? So, yun yung first time ko na magkaroon ng webinar. Tapos, training session pa yon, diba, sir? Yun yung kasagsagan ng ng Bitmoji craze among
Yeah,
teachers.
that was maybe parang May or June.
Yes,
20,
mga gano'n. Yes, gano'ng mga time yun. Tapos, Google's Live, syempre. And nag-enjoy ako doon sa episode na yun at naisip ko na, this is something I can do rin pala. So, parang it's something that then I can add to the list of things that I can do. So, thank you, Sir Adrian. So, basta, all of the episodes where meron, yan yun, di ba? Yung pinipare natin. Medyo hindi pa tumitingin sa camera niya Sir Adrian. Conscious pa ako, pero yan, natapos naman. And ang pinakamaganda dyan, Sir Adrian, na nagustuhan ko is, di ba, a lot of teachers message us na sino hindi natin kilala, nagsabing, marami silang natutunan at magagamit nila yan sa pagtuturo nila. So, ang sarap na feeling na nakatulong ka sa lalo na sa mga teachers na ng that time nangangailangan ng tulong. So, ang sarap. So, isa siya talaga sa magiging favorite ko. Pero yun nga, sabi ko nung una, lahat naman talaga, anything with you guys will always be my favorite. Yan. Thank you.
Obviously, nakaka-touch naman po yun.
Mag-adding na po trivia. So, yung story also dito sa webinar na ito. So, ito yung tips and tricks on Google Slides. So, this is the first time na Miss June Miss June, subukan mo na. So, syempre, before kasi, online meetings, diba? Ganun lang usually. Pero yung trying out for the first time, yung talagang hindi mo alam kung sino nanonood, kung may audience ba or wala, no? So, medyo siya, nakakakaba. Pero isa din sa experience namin dito, etong video na to, umiere ng part ng professional development training ng isang school during the pandemic. So, talagang gulat na gulat din kami. Kasi, bago lang din kami na nagsistream. So, nakakatuwa, nakaka-touch because people were messaging us na, "Sir, okay lang po ba pinagamit namin yung video ninyo sa school namin, sa inset namin?" So, yung mga ganun, hindi namin in-expect na mapipick up yung mga material na ginagawa namin online. So, yan.
Sa akin naman, Sir Aiden, siguro yung pinaka talagang tumatak sa aking isipan ay yung nagsimula tayong mag-invite ng other guests aside from our group, yung sa ating content creation na series. Ako po kasi as a newbie, neophyte pa sa paggawa ng content vlogs or ng mga content videos. Napakarami ko po talagang natutunan doon, and uh, nakakatuwang marinig yung mga naging learnings ninyo dun sa YouTube Edu Creator Academy. Talagang yun po talagang ina-apply ko hanggang ngayon. Although I haven't uploaded any videos yet, pero lahat sila ay nakasalang na po at isa-isa ko pong ilalabas in the days to come. It really inspired me to continue the continue the edu creating part of YouTube, and I was really inspired by the guest. Tapos remarkable din sa akin yung nag-costume tayo nung Halloween, kasi talagang nakita ko doon yung creativity ng bawat isa sa atin. Kung for the sake of your information, no, our dear viewers, minsan pinag-uusapan lang po talaga namin itong mga plano na ito virtually. Hindi po talaga kami minsan nagkakaroon ng chance to see each other personally. Parang ang nakikita ko pa lang talaga personally since nag-start yung pandemic dito sa aming group, si Sir Adrian. Pero si Sir Kirby, at saka si Miss Iris, si Sir Kirby, si Sir Joel at si Miss June, kahit na dami namin ginawa ni Miss June over the recent months, hindi ba kami nagkikita in person? Parang huli kong nakita si Miss June 2019 pa dun sa dati naming eskwelahan. Pero look at
Gano'n na ba
how,
katagal?
yes sir,
Oo nga, oo nga.
hindi ko na nakita ulit si Miss June personally. Dun pa sa dati nating school ko siya huling nakita. Pero yun nga po, katulad ng sabi ni Miss June, uh, kung si Miss June favorite niya yung mga ginawa natin, ako naman excited ako every time we're gonna do something like this. Kasi natutuwa po ako dun sa creativity natin, how we present the episodes. Tapos yun nga po, nakakatuwa yung feedback na nakukuha natin sa ating mga viewers. Lalo na kapag nag engage talaga sila dun sa ating chat box, sa ating comment section. It's so good to hear their opinions, their ideas on the other side of this medium. Nakakatuwa po talaga. Ayan, sir. Tama. Si Teacher Precious and Teacher Jelly, shout out po sa inyo, mga teachers. Dami ko pong natutunan dyan. Yung kulay ng background. May mga ganun pa palang elements, sir, na lumulubog pa sa kulay.
Yeah, na-enjoy natin yun, yung parang, that was I think September or October that
yes,
first
sir.
time tayo nag-invite ng mga guests. Nakakakaba kasi syempre, first time, tinitingnan din natin yung chemistry also, 'di ba? Yung chemistry ng team and assigned trainer, ano ba tawag doon? Kasi ang nangyari sa Look Beyond team, hindi kami lahat umere for the series ng video editing. So we assigned one trainer plus me for each pair ng invited speaker. So talaga it was really fun because we learned a lot of techniques, no, when it comes to creating yung mga videos, styles, and even yung mga technicalities. So, ayun. Sana, alam ko nanonood sila kasi I think
po,
that
mga dear
may
creators.
sila Teacher Precious nag-respond kanina sa before we go live. So, ayan. Sir Kirby, kayo, ano favorite episode ninyo?
Ayan po, so ito yung sa akin, showbiz man pakinggan, pero it will always be the webinar or the episode that I was able to join you guys. So yun talaga yung pinaka-favorite ko because the feeling is like para kung kumbaga sa ASAP, I'm the new singer and these are the people na tinitingala ako. Like galing na galing ako kasi I've been a viewer since episode 1. Yan po talaga ang aking bisyo. As in, sinubaybayan ko po kayo. I even change the schedule of my dinner time just to watch you guys. Wala pong biro. As in, so may mga lakad nga ako noon but I'm telling my friend, wait,
Salamat.
8 to 9 lang to, please lang. May mga ganong moments ako. And I'm happy, I'm grateful. That was from May po ba, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's from May 2021 and I'm very grateful for each of you, most especially Sir Adrian because fun fact, dapat magjo-join na ako one episode before that time but due to some circumstances, Sir Adrian let me pursue the next episode instead. So as well as ang relevant nung topic which is Google Sites, which I can truly connect sa mga opportunity na lumalapit sa akin. Back when I was in college, yung interest ko sa web design, web programming was there, and I never used it simula nung teacher ako. Not until I was able to discover and learn Google Sites, and it pave some opportunities like yun sa Edutech Asia ko, yun yung naging topic na diniscuss ko. I've used everything I've learned from the three of you po. Yun, as in, parang, kumbaga sa, ano ba, kumbaga sa isang painting, yun yung masterpiece ko for 2021. And I'm excited to create more, to discuss more, to share more next year. Not only that, yes, I would agree dun sa mga kasama natin yung mga YouTube edu creators. Even though I'm not one of them, I not yet. Wag natin isara yung door.
Wag
Wag
natin
natin
i-share.
para
Baka next year, parang every week meron post si Sir Kurt. But
Wow.
isa din sa mga memorable din na episode, labas naman po ito sa ating webinar is yung video ni Sir Adrian about Google search. That is specifically in humming, yung humming.
naisip ako
Kasi
doon.
meron, oo sir, grabe. Sobrang helpful nun sa akin kasi ako talaga, may moment talaga ako na, ano nga ba tong kantang to? Ano nga ba tong
Yes,
title
sir.
nito? Wherein,
Relate.
uh, di ba sir? Yeah, like, for me, music really gives me peace. Yan. Oh, si Sir Adrian dyan, tinatawanan niya yung sarili niya pero hindi niya alam. Sobrang laking tulong ng
Yes.
ginagawa ng application na feature ng application na inintroduce niya. And I was able to share that as well to my students. And they're very grateful. They are happy na possible siya. So, thank you, Sir Adrian. Baka pwede mo kaming sampulan ng ham mamaya. Ulit.
Naku, sir, naalala ko nung unang pasok ni Sir Kirby, talagang si Sir Kirby ang naghatak ng ating views papataas. Ang dami
Totoo.
nating viewers during nagsimula
Tama.
si Sir Kirby. So, it's so good to
Grabe.
have you around, sir. You're
Yes.
very really supportive in the community you belong.
Yes.
Wow.
Mhm. Thank you,
Si
Sir
Sir Kirby
Kirby.
lumabas sa episode 6.
Yes, sir.
Pinag-usapan natin
Episode
yun.
6.
So, that is episode 6.
Episode 6.
Nag-join siya ng team around May. May?
Yes, sir.
June.
May.
Sorry.
Opo.
May. Ayan. Pero parang na-introduce na sa team parang earlier. April. Parang ganun, no? Tama ba? Mga,
Opo, mga ganyang month
sa
na,
mga,
sir.
yeah. Ako na lang ba? Lahat ba kayo meron na? Ano ba favorite kong episode? Tama sa comment, si Iris. Ayan. Favorite din daw
Hi,
niya.
Miss Iris.
Favorite niya yung Hamilton. Ako kasi, sabi ko nga din, sa mga nanonood ko, I've been doing videos since 2019, pero to be focused, to focus my content on education, it happened 2020 already. Parang towards the start ng 2019, bago nag-pandemic. Ang dami kong naiisip na mga videos. Frustrated kasi ako na video editor, pero wala talaga ako naging formal background when it comes to video editing. So talagang it's all by searching on YouTube, learning how to utilize whatever I have, mobile phone, applications, mga free apps online, and paano mag-download, ng how to add music and all that stuff. So ang favorite ko na video ng 2021 would be, ano bang favorite ko? Maybe yung power apps, yung discovering tech tools in Chrome browser. The reason why, I'll show you. Isa to sa mga favorite ko because I think this was the time that we explored outside the Google Workspace tools. Parang for the past year, parang puro talaga yung turo namin on talagang specific to Google Docs, Google Slides, Drive, talagang focus doon sa Google Workspace mismo na doon naka-concentrate. So dito, dito na yung time na nag-explore na kami, what if we try introducing third-party applications and extensions. So ito, nag-enjoy ako dito. The other one, syempre memorable din talaga yung mga nag-invite tayo ng mga speakers. Hindi kasi madalas na nangyayari yun. So, yung mapagbigyan tayo na talagang sumama, makasama sila sa webinar natin. Talagang it's really memorable yung um, as a community, no? Kasi we can call ourselves already a community, no, for education. Yung online, that's one of the challenge, no, na online, pero we get to have professional relationship with other teachers, other educators that also serves as inspirations for us. So talagang nakakatuwa na nakaka-develop talaga tayo, nakaka-build tayo ng rapport with our invited speakers and even with our audience. Kasi may mga times din that through the engagement, through the comments. After that, nagkakaroon talaga ng continuous na parang communication and following through. Sometimes nagme-message and then eventually we invite them already to some events, groups, no. So yun din yung nakakatuwa sa gantong ginagawa namin na mga program, especially this live series, no. So, ang tama ba? Live sessions. Ayun. Ang dami kong puwedeng maging favorites, sa totoo lang. Yung pag-create ko ng videos, yung mga pre-produced na mga videos, favorite ko din sila. Yun nga lang siyempre it takes time to really put out a content na hindi ko alam kasi kung minsan hit or miss. Pero happy ako na hit yung humming ko with Kirby and Iris and the other teachers na nag-feedback on that. Pero hopefully by next year we get to do more produced videos, yung mga short videos. Ayan. Baka meron pa kayong gustong banggitin. And for the others na nanonood, comment lang po. Ayan.
Sa akin, sir, favorite ko din yung inintroduce mo yung yung Pomodoro technique din sa videos kasi isa talaga din yun sa nakatulong sa akin how to manage time kasi yun nga po yung 25 minutes work tapos 5 minutes rest. So ngayon kahit na medyo hindi pa ako ganun kagaling sa Pomodoro technique pero at least meron na akong guidelines kung paano siya gagawin.
Uy,
Manage
lagi
time
ko
really.
talagang inaano yun. Lagi kong
Oo
pinopromote
nga,
yung
kaya nga bumili
Pomodoro
ka pa ng
technique na yun.
Pomodoro clock. Gusto ko rin bumili
Lagi,
ng sir.
lagi kong pinopromote yan. Pero wala ako na yung mismong yung Pomodoro na clock. So what I
Tomato.
have, yung yung tomato talaga.
Yes, sir.
Yun yung di ba yun yung Miss June, kung familiar kayo, yung nga ba to, yung tomato na timer.
Kitchen timer?
Tapos
Kitchen
yun,
timer?
Timer,
Oo,
yes.
oo.
yun
Kitchen
talaga
timer.
inspired yung
Mm-mm.
Pomodoro technique. Pero ako,
Mm-mm.
personal practice talaga to. Hindi to mema-mema lang. Bumili talaga ako nung digital, parang kitchen timer, pero yung digital na, yung mga bago ngayon. So, ganyan siya kaliit.
Mm-mm.
Pero lagi yun kasama sa setup ko. So, kapag nagse-setup ako yung, yung sa room setup ko, or even if I travel, or if I go to, for example, sa office, ganyan, lagi siyang dala-dala ko because it keeps me, on track, no, when it comes to yung kailangan kong gawin. Lalo na kapag nagsusulat kayo ng tasks niyo for the day. So, it's really helpful. Kasi nowadays, ang hirap labanan, like, I think,
Agree.
for everyone na naka-connect din online. So, syempre, we have our data. We're connected sa social media. Yung onting silip mo lang sa phone mo, hindi natin namamalayan na ang dami na palang nako-consume na oras. Even
House ka na palang
notifications, di ba?
nagtitiktok, sir.
Totoo, totoo. Uy, bago ako sa TikTok, nakakaubos siya ng oras. I'm not uploading anything, but yung watching
Same.
Yes, just
uh,
browsing.
browsing, nakakawili pala talaga siya. So, Sir Kirby, mag-download ka na.
Ang daming nadi-discover, sir, totoo. Even yung mga recipe nga, mga ganyan, even if
Yeah.
Mm.
I'm not good in cooking, parang gusto ko kaagad bukas i-apply yung natutunan ko doon sa
Tama.
TikTok. Kaya very
Nabubudol din. Sir Curbs, nabudol na rin ako
totoo.
doon eh. Meron yung hot, yung hot cake mixer na para siyang isang bote lang. So, doon ka na magmi-mix, doon mo nilalagay yung egg and such. Tapos doon mo na rin ipo-pour para to form the pancake. Ay, naku, sorry,
Wow.
nabudol talaga ako. Kakanood sa TikTok. Yan, nakakaaliw talaga manood. Nakaubos oras. Kaya nga try ko rin yan, Sir Adrian, yung Pomodoro mo. Para I badly need it.
Oo. Ano talaga siya, lalo na kapag yung nagka-cram kayo.
Nakakatuwa kasi
Always.
nag-develop na siya into a habit.
Oo, like,
Yes.
yung pag talagang jam-pack yung schedule nyo for the day, it's best to use that, to practice that. Nakakatulong talaga siya. Yan. So, search nyo na lang kapag may time kayo sa mga nanonood. Let's proceed sa ating next question. The other one would be, kung meron tayong challenges earlier, favorite episodes, what would be your biggest hooray for 2021?
Hey,
So,
ganun.
when we say hooray, your,
Hep, yun ba? Hep pa rin.
oh, your achievements for 2021 na we can be thankful about.
Ako na ulit, sir.
Sige,
Ang
kayo na lang.
dami.
Ladies
Actually,
first.
sobrang dami and siguro yung mga sasabihin ni Sir Allen mamaya. Pero nagtataka talaga ako kasi yung di ba, malapit na matapos yung the year 2021. Pero I will always look back at it with fondness. Kasi dito sa year na to, parang ang dami kong nagawa sa buhay ko. Professionally. Isa na, babagditin ko lang tatlo. Unang-una. Uy, ang dami. Sobrang dami. O sige, sabihin ko na lahat. Yung to be able to be, yung to have been able to be part of 15 episodes of Virtual Talks dito sa Lokbiyad, achievement na yun eh. Number 2, yung nakapag-talk din sa Edtech Asia, maski video lang yun, di ba, Sir Curbs, no? It's a big, parang an achievement na rin on my end. The third one, yung recently, nakapasa sa Google Certified Trainer muna. Although I haven't posted anything about it, but yeah, nakapasa. Di ba parang hindi mo ina-expect. Marunong na gumawa ng video dahil dun sa mga new content creation natin na webinars. I actually learned a lot from these. And lastly, yung syempre yung Innovator Academy natin, Sir Alvin. So, it's really a blessing to have been part of it. It was really such an unexpected surprise from the Lord na hindi ko talaga ina-expect na ma-achieve ko pa yun. Kasi I remember when Sir Adrian got his badge, parang like, wow, I think ko kay Sir Adrian, parang andito lang ako. Master, parang gano'n. Parang, ang galing-galing talaga ni Sir Adrian na parang ang hirap tapatan nung ginagawa niya. And then, when he pushed us to do the same, hindi pa rin ako parang nasa isip ko, alam mo naman si Sir Ethan, sinasabi ko sa'yo, nasa isip ko lang, parang hindi ko naman kaya, parang ayoko na, pero still, nag-apply pa rin, and then, yun, luckily naman, kung sino man yung pumili, thank you very much, pero nakapasa, and then, natapos yung 8 weeks journey, it wasn't, it was a very challenging 8 weeks kasi may mga tasks, no, on top of, ito pinag-usapan natin last week, on top of things that you need to do, no, as an employee, of the school. Pero yun, natapos. So I'm just in awe of how the Lord parang just continually surprises you with things, no, and I feel like I don't deserve it, but still binigay. So, Thank you lang. And for always surrounding me with people who inspire
Yeah.
and motivate me. Naku, enough na yun, no? Tulad nyo, ng family ko, ng mga pusa ko, ng aso. Ay, nako. Those are, no, mga hurrays ko na yan dito ngayong taon. Yun, thank you.
Congratulations, Miss
Ka-proud,
June.
Miss June. Nakaka-proud.
Nakakapag. Dahil sa inyo rin yun. Nagpupush ako kasi kayo iniisip ko, no? You guys inspire me and you motivate me. So, thank you.
Thank you, Miss June.
Walang iiyak.
Wala iiyak.
Siguro,
Iiyak ka namin.
didugtungan ko na lang din yung kay Miss June, no, Sir
Parang ako
Adrian.
yung umiyak.
Gaya na nabanggit ni Miss June, yun nga, we were together during the Virtual Innovators Academy. So, isa yun sa mga biggest hooray ko this year. Siguro,
Madami kang hooray, Sir Alvin. No?
yun sir, pati rin yung sa GCT. Sabi ko nga, dun sa dati kong school head, look how far we've come, sir. Parang dati, parang feeling ko, these are things that are impossible for me to do, just like what Ms. Jun said earlier. Pero nung nandun na siya sa proseso, thank you talaga sa tulong niyo, Sir Kirby, Sir Adrian, for giving us some your inputs, your ideas that made us really successful. Although hindi naman natapos yun sa nakapasok ko sa program, the 8 weeks was really rigorous. Masasabi ko talaga namin ni Ms. Jun kasi talagang sobrang challenging. Gaya na napag-usapan natin last week na kasabay siya ng iba pong mga trabaho. And knowing me, akala ko before pandemic or before 2020, akala ko busy na ako. Mas naging busy pala ako this year at nakakatuwa na I was able to, come on top of all those tasks and all those things. Tapos gaya nga din po nabagit ni Ms. Jun kanina, to be a part of Look Beyond was really one of my biggest hooray. Kaya nga I'm always grateful to Sir Adrian for always allowing us to have different opportunities talaga to really explore our skills and to know na kaya pala natin yung gawin na dati akala natin hindi natin magagawa. Tapos siguro on a personal level, so yun po, I was able to invest really. Dati po kasi talaga before pre-pandemic, sobrang gastos ko din and really my finances are really messed up. But since the 2021 entered, medyo nag-build up po yung ating mga credit score and stuff like that. So medyo nag-improve po tayo dun. So isa yun sa aking biggest hooray. And of course, knowing more, yung isa din ito na talaga yung biggest talaga. Behind all of those, yung marami po akong nakasalamuhang tao na kahit, gaya na banggit niyo Sir Adrian kanina, kahit hindi ko nakita personally, pero I had the chance to know them, be friends with them, talk to them, kahit virtually lang. Isa yun sa mga masabi ko talagang galing na gawa ko sa 2021. Marami pa po talaga, sir. Kaya nga, thankful din po ako sa ating Lord sa mga blessings. Kayo po ay isa sa aking mga blessings. Sir Adrian, Sir Kirby, Miss June, Sir Joel, Miss Iris, and all our viewers for believing in us and supporting us all the way.
Grabe. Grabe naman yun, sir.
Sobrang nakaka-inspire, Sir Alvin, Miss June, grabe. So parang as somebody, ako na nanonood lang sa inyo dati, manghang-mangha na ako. And hearing all of your big hurrays for 2021, parang grabe. Akala ko yung admire ko, yung nganga ko last time nung hindi pa ako kasali. Yun na yun. Yun pala, meron pa sa inyong tatlo. Kaya nakaka-proud. Knowing me, napaka-babaw ko and I'm very happy whenever I see people achieving success. Mga ganyang situation. Super na-happy po ako talaga. And, I mean, for me to share my biggest hooray, simple lang po yung sa akin by simply being a part of this team. Simple yung term, pero being part of Look Beyond served as an open door. Pag open ko ng door, ang dami pang bumukas na door. Hindi lang isa yung binuksan ko. Kumbaga nung nag-join ako dito, nagbukas ako ng door and it opened a lot of doors to me. And even though ako man yung bunso, probably. Should I use that term? Bunso dito sa
Technically ko na, sir.
oo.
Oo nga.
Yan, bunso sa what do you call this? Sa journey sa group ganyan. Um my biggest hooray as for 2021 is also look beyond, taught me to dream more. Not just dream, mas tinuruan po ninyo ko dahil sa inyo mas natuto akong mangarap. Yeah, I have my setbacks sa mga certifications and ganyan. Medyo hindi ako nakasabay but hindi ako nalungkot. I never felt that because yung mga opportunities na dumadating, super, super, super something to be grateful for, thankful for, 'di ba? Kasi naniniwala ako sa perfect timing. And even yung pagkaka-join ko nga 'di ba, yung the moment that I joined the webinar, ang ganda ng timing, ang ganda ng topic, ang pogi at ang ganda ng mga kasama ko, 'di ba? That's one of the biggest
Binayaran ka
hooray.
namin kanina eh.
Oo nga, thank you po.
Para
Nailagay ko
sabihin.
na sa ampaw.
May pamasko ka sa amin, sir.
Ayun. So,
Ano gusto
ayun,
mo?
ampaw-ampaw or GCash na de joke lang. Hindi po. Wala po 'yan. Hindi yan nababayaran ng pera yung mga natututunan ko po sa inyo. And yun nga the motivation I get from Sir Adrian, the encouragement knowing that Sir Adrian is just to share na lang din, Sir Adrian is also my classmate din. Although hindi ko siya nakikita as classmate but as a leader na nakaka-inspire. And sinabayan pa yan ni Sir Alvin that Sir Alvin has always been excellent in speaking, na parang kahit anong gawin niya, ang gandang pakinggan, 'di ba, ng boses and all. Then Miss June is very calming, full of information, full of inspiring stories, 'di ba? Napakahusay sa lahat ng kanyang collective experience. As well as Sir Joel and Miss Iris. I won't exclude them because sila din mismo ang dami kong napulot sa kanila, 'di ba? And to end this hooray, biggest hooray question, look beyond team will continue to inspire me to serve, 'di ba? Kasi alam ko na po talaga kung anong gusto ko. Even bago pa ako magsimulang maging part ng team, alam ko na yung gusto ko. But the team and the experiences that I've had with you guys made me realize my purpose. And I think that's very important. Kasi hindi ako mawawala kapag alam ko yung purpose ko. And I'm happy to serve my purpose with you guys and to continue everything that we've started. So yun lang po. Hep hep hooray.
Wow, grabe
Yan
yung
ang
mga
jacket
sinabi
yan.
niyo. Oo. This session, this segment was an unexpected one kasi hindi tayo nag-usap-usap kung ano talaga yung magiging sagot ninyo prior to entering this session room. Nakakatuwa and na nata-touch din ako how look beyond um, paano nagkaroon ng impact ang look beyond sa inyo. Sa akin, yung biggest hooray ko, marami din akong hoorays. One would be yung being chosen by YouTube as one of their YouTube edu creators. So 15 kami in the Philippines who were spotted on YouTube no creating different videos for teaching. Nakakatuwa, nakakalula din because at that time and even up to now no na hindi naman gano'n ng kalaki ang number of following natin sa channel na ito pero YouTube has seen the videos that I've been putting out, the videos that we've been um, releasing our live sessions and they felt like it was really something no para mapasama po ako as one of the country's YouTube edu creator. So challenge din siya because I hope that I could sustain um creating more videos, educational videos in the coming weeks, months, no. Hindi pa tayo nag-upload ng bagong video, but hopefully maihabol natin to. I will not promise, but hopefully within the next few weeks. Hindi ko gusto ko sanang sabihin bago matapos yung taon kaso mahirap mangako. So, yan. Madaming hurrays. The other one also would be yung tanggapin tayo ng mga schools. I think sobrang sobrang proud ako doon that we were welcomed by different schools na na makapag-train for them. Ibang klase yung feeling din na yon. Grabe yung boost na na-receive natin yung how do I say it? Self-confidence and at the same time yung confidence sa isa't isa na kaya pala talaga natin makapagbigay ng mga professional development sessions na nakakailanganin nila. So, ma-welcome sa isang school, dalawa, tatlo, happy-happy na kami pero talagang during this pandemic, madaming schools din talaga yung how do I say it, Miss June? Na nag-reach out, ayun.
Yes. Tama yan, sir.
Nag-reach out sa atin. And it's really, nakakaano siya eh, nakaka-overwhelm and at the same time, nakataba ng puso. Because from something, we just started 2019. So yung Look Beyond Digital Learning Solutions as a startup company, we only started in 2019. So being able to handle projects and yun nga, sometimes nga Miss June, di ba, pilot projects,
Yes.
training also other organizations. Nakakatuwa. Biggest hooray ko yun dahil yung tiwala na binibigay sa amin ay hindi, kumbaga it's a responsibility, no? Na ayaw din namin masira yung tiwala na ibinigay
True.
sa sobrang daming hurrays on professional development. Siyempre, yung team natin, I'm always proud of the team. My biggest hurrays also would be ma-hit natin yung mga kailangan nating ma-take sa checklist because tama po sila, si Miss June, si Sir Alvin, sila Sir Kirby. Meron po akong blackboard sa office ng pangalan nila at saka kailangan nilang ma-hit na ano, ng mga certifications and other programs. Pusher po kasi ako pero yeah, I always push the team when it comes to like exploring different avenues, no, where they can still grow and to ano bang to grow and nurture, develop their skills kasi ang daming pwedeng magawa ng pandemic. Ang daming nagawa din sa akin nitong pandemya. Natuto nga ako magluto. Nagbebenta na din ngayon. So, I mean, sobrang sobrang
Sarap-sarap po ng lasagna ni Sir Adrian. Order kayo.
comment. PM na lang.
Opo.
Pero sobrang talaga. Ang daming hurrays. Pero, yung there were months na sinabi ko, kasi syempre, hindi naman din natin sure kung hanggang saan si Look Beyond. I mean, like, syempre, there were times that medyo challenge tayo. Isa sa mga target ko talaga was, okay na ako kapag yung mga certificates nila Miss June, nila Sir Alvin, nila Sir Kirby, tumuloy-tuloy. Because syempre, we're not really sure what will happen in the next few months or in the next few years. So, yun, sabi ko, kasi I always tell them that yung pagpasok sa Look Beyond would be just use this platform as your training ground. Kung feeling mo hindi mo pa kaya o di pagpraktisan mo to So this is something that you can explore. For example, siguro ito na rin yung perfect avenue or time na mabanggit din 'to. So may mga times din that Sir Alvin and Miss June would give credit to what I said in some of the talks, 'no. So I always said, "Don't mention na my name if yun nga, yung mga gano'n. Sabi ko, 'Pag binitawan niyo, sa inyo na yun," gano'n. Kasi, um, yun nga, kumbaga yung yung experience na nagkakaroon yung bawat isa sa'min, even ako, experience with the schools and every opportunities. I always consider Look Beyond as a training ground to something bigger, 'no? To something, that would, yun nga, sabi ni Sir Kirby, open more doors. So, kaya nga sa mga ano din, mga nakakasama namin sa Look Beyond, if they would tell me, "Sir, ano bang tamang training? Ano ba yung gusto mong formula?" I always tell them na, "Sige, kung ano yung paano mo siya gustong i-deliver, sige, that's it." Kasi I could not like tell you, dapat ito yung gawin mo. Kumbaga wala naman talagang perfect mold ng pagiging trainer. Kung yun nga, kasi kami trainers for teachers, for schools, no, for adult learning as well. So talagang ano, yung yung being part of Look Beyond, I just help teachers how to grow their skills. Kasi hindi din ako pwede magsabi na dapat ito kasing gawin mo. Dapat hindi ito. So from there, we try to strengthen what you have. So yun naman, yun talaga yung lagi kong ano, lagi kong ginagawa or pinapakita din sa team. So this is ano hindi ko naisip na ito yung babanggitin ko sa biggest worry ko because I was thinking about kumbaga hugot pala 'to, hugot session. So dahil humugot na kayo,
Feeling ko luluha na tayo maya-maya, sir.
Oo nga.
Ganun talaga. That's what it means when you go back the memory lane. Minsan talaga
Oo.
mag-touch ka sa mga story, the progress, the changes that you witness. Ang galing. Ang galing talaga. Sometimes you get really emotional with good things that really happen.
We
Yes.
really embody the purpose of the webinar po talaga, yung takeaways talaga for 2021.
Well, yun nga, sabi nga nila gusto ko sana 'tong banggitin mamaya pero wala na sumingit na ako. The best is
Yes.
yet to come, 'di ba? So, kumbaga, if this is our biggest, let's hope, no? And siyempre na sa mga darating, it would top, no? Yung kung ano man ang meron natin ngayon. So, ayun po.
May biggest ulit tayo. Biggest hooray ulit tayo next year, sir.
Every year.
Nafe-feel ko rin, sir.
Nafe-feel mo din.
Oo,
Yung
sir.
yung sa mga nanonood, gusto ko lang 'tong i-promote. Wait lang. If you could check out my YouTube channel, meron akong episode na how to increase productivity, maintain positivity, and recalibrate goals. Hindi ito yung pinaka-successful kong video, but this is one of my proudest video because the content here that I put out was really from my experience. Yung practice ko talaga, how to set up your goal. At magandang nag-reset ng goal pag patapos ng taon at papapasok yung bagong taon. Because kumbaga, you can consider this time as a fresh start, no? Fresh start to a new year. So nandito yung tips, no, na how to write down your goals, no, and how to attract goals to from goals or dreams to coming into our reality. So yun. Ba't ko siya pinromote? Um, wala. Wala lang ako. It's this Na-overwhelm kasi ako kapag yung mga content natin hindi masyado pinag-uusapan. Hindi, I mean, like this video kasi it's something na could really help you out to increase your productivity. Pang ano to for everyone, not just for teachers. So, ayun.
Panoorin ko ulit yan mamaya, sir.
Ako din, miss.
Oh, hindi siya masyadong ang tawag doon, yung reception hindi masyadong pero
From what
maganda.
you viewed, sir, ang ganda nung team. It's
Oo,
friends.
yun was
Yes.
Oo.
Oo, friends.
Ayan. Let's proceed to the next topic. Kung meron tayong biggest hurrays, let's go now to Edtech Trend for 2022. Um, dahil nga ang channel na ito talks about primarily education and technology, let's talk about what's up for 2022. Parang dahil inaabangan natin talaga yung mga trends or we always look out to the next thing for education. Ano bang natutunugan natin for 2022? Ano ba ang ating fearless forecast? Or kung ano man yung meron na nating or natunugan na natin na paparating. Anyone can start?
Siguro, sir, simulan ko lang parang in general. We always know that our Google tools are continuously updating, and we really thank the Google team or the Google Corporation for always hearing the comments and suggestions of our teachers. So, in the year to come, so 2022, as what they were able to discuss to us in the Innovators Program, mas marami pa pong tools na mag-upgrade. And mas marami pa po silang mga ilalagay na elements sa mga tools na yon to make it really more powerful to our teachers and also to our students para mas maging seamless yung integration ng technology sa ating pagtuturo. Although we're going to have a new climate naman na siguro when it comes to teaching and learning process next school year or in the next year. Pero for sure, itong mga updates, yung mga tools na ito ay magagamit pa rin naman natin moving forward. We cannot just go into specifics because of some non-disclosure agreements that we have
Oo,
with you.
bawal.
Pero nung naririnig po namin yun ni Miss June, talagang napapawaw kami sa mga ilalabas nilang updates. So, excited at the same time na ma-implement po yun para magamit na natin talaga right away. So, no need to worry sa ating mga Google tools. Marami pa pong magbabago. So, ang challenge dito is for our teachers to go with the changes happening. So, may informan po kayo ni Google Community or kung meron kayong mga Google champions sa inyong mga school. Kapag pwede na itong ilabas, makikita nyo na agad yung mga prompts na pwede ninyong gamitin. Kasi nga magugulat na lang kayo nandiyan na siya sa tool. So, kailangan lang po maging updated tayo and let's try to explore and as we always say here in Look Beyond, the best way to master is to think, the best way to master a tool is to tinker with it. Pag nandyan na, yes sir, pag nandyan na yung mga features na yun, i-explore nyo lang para malaman ninyo kung paano nyo gagamitin.
True. Yan. Sir Adrian, susunod na ako kasi gusto ko lang i-emphasize, no? Especially after what Sir Alvin said. Kaya very important din sa atin na users ng Google Apps na if there's anything that you see that you feel would improve the app some more, we let Google know about it, no?
Yes.
Ipaalam natin kasi they actually listen to us. They
Mhm.
listen to educators. They listen to yung Google groups. So yun lang. That's actually how they get the ideas for future updates, no? Dahil na rin sa atin na sa community of users. So yun, wag tayong mahihiya maglagay ng mga requests natin. Ako, ang dami kong request din for Google Classroom na nilalagyan ko lang din yun. So, sana in the coming years na makikita na natin yung mga nire-request natin. And then, I'd just like to add one. I think next year then, kasi I've been hearing about this from some people in the Innovator Academy also, the importance of data in use in making decisions, in monitoring student progress, no, many other things. Feeling ko sa darating na mga taon magiging mas importante na at makikita na natin yung talagang value of having data and knowing how to use it. In fact, yung Google Data Studio, I learned that it's really a valuable app that you can use. And this is from another innovator. Sabi niya nga, it has been very useful to her. So I actually plan to learn more about it. No, lalo ngayong Christmas break na habang may time tayo. Yun, let's all try to do that. In fact, nag-anong na ako sa Coursera. I joined the course in Coursera. It's a data science course. It's really something that I feel like sa future will be maganda siya lalo sa atin sa mga teachers because we have a lot of data, we collect a lot of data, but we don't actually get to use yung data that we have in order to siguro improve how we teach, make sure that each child is monitored and that each child is given the proper enrichment or remediation that the child needs. So ito, meron na tayong basis sa mga ibibigay natin sa kanila. So I am quite excited about this. Yun. So, yun. Kasi I've always loved numbers. So, yung nga parang naisip ko, bakit na hindi? So, yun. I feel like, that's one of the trends na that will parang hindi kasi ando na naman siya, no, but it will gain traction, no, in the years to come. Yeah. Marami pa actually, no, pag nag-research tayo na Edtech Trend in 2021. Pero I'd like to focus. Sir. I'd like to focus on that just one thing. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. Ang ganda nung mga possible na lalabas next year, 'di ba, mga sirs and miss, that there are a lot for teachers to look forward next year. And in my in what I've learned from the past few weeks, and as well as being an IT person, bago kasi ako mag-teacher, I worked in a globally acknowledged IT distributor. So back then, ang pinag-uusapan is more of the cloud technology, how the corporate can utilize it. But that's 5 years ago, and now I'm happy that it penetrates the educational institutions. It's safe to assume probably next year may mga educational institution na magi-start maglaan ng spaces for data centers. Ito yung room for the servers so that they can maintain the cloud technology access sa school nila mismo. So it's more of investment sa infrastructure. And what else? We can also expect that next year there would be a modern picture of teachers. Pag sinabi kasi natin yung picture ng teacher ngayon, may hawak na folder, stick, and everything else. Next year, we can say teacher is already holding just their smartphones, a tablet. 'Di ba? Hindi na natin mai-stereotype na pag may hawak na gadget, ay ano 'yan, ibang trabaho
Mayabang.
'yan. Opo, 'di ba? Mga
Diba,
ganyan,
ganun yun.
laptops and all, 'di ba? Magiging papasok na sa picture na teacher din 'yan. Kasi that's gonna be the future. Cloud is the future. Ngayon pa nga lang pina-practice na. I mean, isa ako sa nagpa-practice na I don't bring folders anymore in school. I don't bring papers anymore because the access is my files are all in Google Drive. And that's the beauty of cloud, 'di ba? Parang I don't have paper, then let me open my Google Docs. I don't have the other files, let me just open my Google Drive, 'di ba? Parang if I will present now, sige, akin na ang akin na ang tablet, akin na ang laptop, I can teach anywhere. And yun na din yung isa sa mga dapat i-look forward natin, that learners can utilize asynchronous session or the modality probably that nakikater na yung mga ganong klase ng students, 'di ba? Parang before may mga students pinipilit silang o sige, go to school, go to inside the classroom and learn. Pero ngayon, yes, never neglect. We are not neglecting the importance of going to school, but it's an additional way or additional method for the students to learn by having asynchronous learning classes, 'di ba? Parang for example, instead na pupunta sila sa hapon after ng mga official class nila, they can learn from home. They can attend different sessions, and I'm sure that is going to be a great this it will be given a great importance next year and on the following years, because it caters not only the students but teachers most likely and other professions, I'm sure. So that's for me po, for the edtech trend for next year.
Mga sir, may gusto lang akong sabihin doon sa sinabi
Sige
ni
po.
Sir Kirby. Agree naman ako doon sa lahat ng sinabi mo, sir. And that's also quite exciting, no? Kasi pag teacher, normally, ang daming dala. So ngayon, mawawala na yung ganong image of a teacher. Pero natawa lang ako sa sinabi niya may stick. Kasi never pa ako nagdala ng stick, sir, as a teacher. May stick daw yung teacher. Pero
Ruler stick pala
nakakatawa
dapat,
po.
miss.
Laser pointer.
May stick. Manghahampas na yung stick. Pero hindi. Joke lang, Sir Curve. Natawa lang ako kasi, well, actually, meron naman, no, siguro yung mga noong teachers, meron talaga, no, pagdisiplina. Tama,
Pamalo.
pagdisiplina. Pamalo, correct. Ako, nung time namin, yung LM ako, pwede kong palutuin yung mga bata. Pero, syempre, wala na sa atin yun ngayon. Pero na yan, natawa lang naman ako, Sir Curve. Pero agree ako sa lahat ng sinabi mo.
Pwede din yun, Miss
Sorry, Miss
Peter
June,
stick.
I guess it's the old school in me. Nagdadala talaga ako ng stick sa classroom pagturo sa mga graphs.
Panturo? Okay lang yung
Yes,
panturo,
yes.
hindi yung pamalo.
Ano na rin, Miss? Parang,
Sorry,
Recall.
na-curious ako anong stick to. O ruler.
ano siya, sir? Meter
Ruler.
stick.
Meter stick.
Meter
Stick. Kasi minsan yung mga graphs medyo OA din ako sa economics, Miss eh. Pag may mga shifting ng mga supply-demand curve, talagang nilalakayan ko yung visuals, Miss, para makita din nila.
Eh, maganda yun, maganda yun.
Wait,
Kasi
ano to? PowerPoint? Naka-projector? Or...
Naka-projector yung
Ano?
sir, naka-projector yung plane. Pero
Naka-Manila
yung
paper.
pag naglalagay sila ng
Drawing.
lines, naka-drawing sila ng meter stick tsaka whiteboard marker.
Galing.
Pero, ma-segue ko lang, sobrang bilib din talaga ako sa mga teachers natin before na lahat ng halos everyday material sila ay nakasulat sa Manila paper.
Na-experience mo
Buti na lang sir, hindi
yan.
ako nagturo sa mga panahon na yun. Hindi ko
hirap
talaga kaya
Na-experience ko yan, sir. First years of teaching ko, ganyan. Tapos nagtuturo pa ako sa grade school. Hindi pwedeng wala kang dala. So, science ang tinuturo ko no. So, every time, ang dami ko talagang dala. Hindi naman nila paper, pati mga pandemo. So, papasok pa lang ako sa room. Excited na sila. Tinitingnan nila, sinita na mo, anong gagawin natin ngayon? Na-excite sila. So, the more na motivate ako na everyday, dapat may ganun akong ginagawa. Yung Manila paper, hindi lang yan basta sulat-sulat, may tinitiklop-tiklop, tapos titignan mo, amazing.
Yung may
Patay, miss.
Yes. Tapos iba yung, alam mo dapat kung paano i-fold-fold yan para pag nagsulat ka, pantay-pantay. Ayun, nakakamiss din yung mga panahon na yun, actually. Na ang sarap magturo. Nung panahon noon, ang dami mong kailangan gawin, pero ang sarap-sarap magturo. No?
Yes.
So, ngayon,
Yes.
mako-compare mo talaga. Anyway, pag na ibang topic na yung sinasabi ko. Pero,
balik ko na dun sa nabanggit ni Sir Kirby kanina, Miss, no, ng mga edtech trend for next year. Ang galing lang na empowered hindi lang si teacher, pati si students.
exactly.
So, good to hear na may ganoong synergy na nangyayari for the years to come. Sana may experience natin fully, Sir Kirby, sa mga public schools.
Public school, yes sir. True.
Ayun.
True.
Di ba yung cloud
Topic
technology na lang, grabe yan eh. Kasi wala nang rason na, nasira, ano tawag doon, yung
Yes.
flash drive ko, no, na-corrupt,
Virus,
something.
yes,
Wala na mga ganyan na virus. So wala na mga ganyan rason. Exciting.
True.
Exciting
Oo.
time.
Ako naman, ang baon ko for Edtech trends pala to, nagkulang, trends for 2022, medyo atras ako ng onte. way back 2016, 2017 na lumabas na yung augmented reality, virtual reality. I think for that time it was yung parang hot topic, no, yung augmented reality, how to implement that inside the classroom, and also virtual reality with the use of yung mga
Yes.
VR glasses.
VR
Pero
glasses.
nung nag-year ng pandemic, medyo umatras siya ng onti kasi nga physical ano pa rin siya eh, mga device, no. But isa sa mga mababanggit ko ay if you're using Google Expeditions, wala na po si Google Expeditions. Kung app focus tayo, so for Google, wala na si Google Expeditions. So, yung augmented reality nila and virtual reality, don't worry, they will be transferred or I think na-transfer na sa ating Google Arts and Culture,
Arts
and
and
the
culture.
other one will be Google Earth. Hindi lang siya directly na parang announce, no? Pero kung ini-explore pa rin ninyo ang VR and AR, you can check out the Google Arts and Culture. Doon nila tinransfer yung feature
Yeah.
ng AR and VR kung hindi nyo po siya ini-explore, and the Google Earth. In the coming months naman ay mas dadami pa yung mga content nito because it's an open, kumbaga hindi siya open source pero kumbaga ano siya, may pool of team na nag-a-update nito when it comes to content. And most definitely hindi lang sa Google ang AR and VR. There are other platforms din na nagke-carry nito. Pero specifically for Google, you can check those, yung Google Arts and Culture and Google Earth. Now, the other one would be artificial intelligence. Napapansin ninyo na habang tumatagal, the apps that we use become more intuitive. That's because most of the applications right now are implementing or injecting artificial intelligence. Isang simpleng example niyan ay yung pag-detect ng inyong boses at nire-relay nila ito as a, ang tawag do'n, subtitle, ang tawag do'n Miss June, may tawag do'n,
Caption.
captioning.
Caption.
Caption. So, isa yun sa mga example, no? Kaya habang tumatagal, no, yung AI or artificial intelligence ay ini-implement na rin nila across educational technology. And the other one, nabanggit din ni Miss June, ang data. Sorry, yung knowing more about data. Sabi nga, the opportunity with, yun nga, having to use knowing, yun nga, big data would help us drive better decision making, no, better decision making opportunities that will impact our decisions, will help us teachers to become more effective teachers. Yun. So that's the other one, AR, VR, the other one, artificial intelligence. The other one would be, since all of us are nagkakaroon na tayo ng responsibility online. Meron na tayong mga accounts, no? Our students as young as 6, no,
Grade
can have
schools.
their own email address, and under a school, anong tawag doon?
Domain.
Organization, domain, school domain. So that's why it is important to highlight cybersecurity and also digital citizenship. Kung nung mga nakaraang taon optional lang for us, next year or kahit pagpasok ng school year, next year, dapat tinuturo na rin 'to sa mga schools. Not just per subject, but dapat school-wide. Teaching students how to be digitally responsible. Then, nabanggit na nga rin si cloud technology. The other one would be esports. So, di ba meron na, ang dami ng mga athlete na via esports, no? So, itong esports na 'to ay receptive na din ang mga schools when it comes to training and nurturing ng mga potential athletes natin. So this one can also be another avenue for students as well. So kung dati yung mga ano nga 'tong game before, yung mga Minecraft
Dota,
before,
Dota.
we feel like it's just a game. 'Di ba dati nung maybe 10 years ago, bawal cellphone, bawal tablet, major offense, bawal games. Pero games not just are considered now not just pastime, no? Yung mga games ngayon can be considered as a learning material already. So this is something that teachers could also explore. Isa pa, one more. Then yung high flex, matunog 'tong
Mhm.
ngayon. Ako natutunan ko siya earlier this year, yung high flex program, this is the time that the students can now have more opportunity to choose yung modality nila in learning. So kung dati face-to-face lang, tapos siging remote lang, ngayon they have more opportunity for mix program, which is may time for online, may time ng face-to-face. Ay hindi natin talaga ma-predict pa talaga kung ano yung mangyayari in the coming months. Pero kung nakikita ninyo, last month ba? Tama, last month. Last month ba, nagkaroon na ng pilot program for face-to-face teaching. So, isa tayo sa mga huli na gumawa nito.
Huli nga
Huli
ata tayo, sir. Huli nga
huli
ata tayo.
huli talaga tayo. So,
Last December 6 lang, sir.
December
Oo,
pala, huli
December.
pala tayo talaga. So next year, kung nakikita natin na may potential na talagang bumalik ng face-to-face, don't expect na talagang full-blown face-to-face siya. So, doon na papasok si High Flex program wherein there are days na papasok, may days na online or mix. There will be students na nasa classroom and then may students na online pero sabay nangyayari yung session. But it's a challenge for teachers. So, importanteng malaman na natin to as early as now and we prepare for it as a school, as a team. Because we
That's
really need
right.
support on this. Professional development pa rin. Kaya I do really hope that school administrators would be more open, would be more supportive when it comes to the trainings for teachers. Yung training na hindi lang yung may masabi lang na nagpa-train, but we, as much as possible, we want to give out professional development na talagang yung may long-lasting effect no, sa mga teachers na hindi lang siya for the sake of requirement and it's something that can be useful and not just a requirement. So yun naman, sana talaga mas maging open ang mga school administrators on this one. So yun yung mga trend natin for 2022.
So, Adrian, may add lang ako dahil may naisip din ako dahil sa mga sinabi mo. So, siguro, since yung esports na nga, it will gain more popularity na rin no, among schools. Siyempre, patuloy pa rin yung value ng gamification no, sa
Mhm.
pagtuturo sa mga bata. Tuloy-tuloy pa rin. And then also the last one that I can mention, I think is yung a more advanced e-learning platforms that can do so much more no compared to the platforms that we're using right now no siguro mas in terms of student engagement no siguro magkakaroon na ng mga ganyang much more advanced features na sa darating na mga taon kasi kailangan naman talaga na meron no kasi especially
Mhm.
if high flex na nga na we don't get to be with the kids na every day like the we used to edi ganon so improve na lang on things that you can improve on. Ayun.
Ako rin po, mag-add lang din in terms of, yun nabanggit ni Sir Adrian and ni Miss June yung sa gamification and as someone na really nag-advocate nito in terms of education, Sir Adrian and I can truly attest that gamification or game-based learning is gonna be a trend soon. Like sobrang boom nito for sure, wherein there are even educational institution, hindi na lang po ako magme-mention ng pangalan, where nakaplano na sa kanila that teachers, all students taking up education subjects will have this programming subject because pine-prepare na nila yung mga teachers to learn how to develop a game. Sir Adrian and I had that kind of experience, pero kami
Mhm.
lang yung kami lang yung pedagogical experts. We were team up with game developers, illustrators, and we create a team to create an educational game. So that's one thing that we can look forward and expect for the upcoming years na magiging part, should I say, normal, 'di ba? New
Yeah,
normal. And
true.
yeah, yung totoong new normal na setup. As well as po yung esports, um, pumintig lang sa isip ko yung statement dati nung naririnig ko sa isang parent na um, walang pera sa paglalaro or wala kang future sa paglalaro, but not in the near future because esports are truly a proof that a student has this kind of intelligence on this aspect. 'Di ba? Hindi naman siya basta laro lang. Maraming skill or maraming intelligence yung gumagana diyan, whether that's visual, yung mga kinesthetics
Mm-mm.
and all. Nako-cover niyang esports na yan. And knowing that this situation na papunta tayo towards to recovering to face to face, most likely to happen na yung mga game ngayon ay esports. And one good thing about it is that this can be integrated sa curriculum. 'Di ba? Yung mga sports, dati alam lang natin mga ball games, swimming and all. But soon, magugulat na lang tayo, part na siya ng curriculum ng MAPE, ng PE, 'di ba? So, that's one thing that we can look forward with that kind of trend po. Thank you.
Dagdag ko lang Sir Adrian, Sir Kirby, no, yung dun sa saying na hindi naman yayaman dun sa paglalaro yung sa game. We have innovations now like Axie na integrated
True.
yung e-games sa e-commerce. Minsan we have students playing this game, yung mga tinatawag natin mga scholars, tas may mga managers. They have that kind of activity going on na in some nagiging livelihood din siya, sideline part-time ng iba. So that saying is ano na talaga siya. Kumbaga dapat mabuwag na yan. Kasi marami ng
Pa-scholar kami, Sir Alvin.
lumalabas.
Pa-scholar
Marami ng
kami.
opportunities na lumalabas for gamification of
So, in other words, ano na siya, no, mga sir, valid na career option na
yes,
siya
Yes.
nowadays. Oo.
Oo,
So, ang
kasi nga
galing,
'di ba,
ano?
sabi nga nila yung kung ano naman tayo ngayon, like for our students, yung 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 opportunities for them while they're still students, magbabago yan eh. Once they enter the workforce, for sure, madami ng work ulit na
it's going to be a different playing field na Sir Pam.
oo, na bago,
Mhm.
na hindi pa natin alam
Tama.
ngayon or baka hindi pa naiimbento ngayon. But
Yes.
sure yon na by the time they enter the workforce, may mga bago ng mga fields and bago ng mga trabaho na nabuo. Sabi nga nila, we have to prepare our students to the kind of future na hindi pa natin alam, pero ang alam lang natin ay ang trend ay towards technology. So we have to equip them
Yes.
so to just prepare them, no. Babanggitin din pa rin natin, technology will not replace teachers, no. Pero again, this would be a very good tool, will be helpful for us in preparing our students. Miss June, baka meron ka pang mga i-add, nakat kita kanina.
Wala na, sir. Wala na.
Wala na.
Actually, nasa isip ko lang, di ba parang very recently nanalo yung Philippine team ng isang esport game. Ano ba yun?
Mm.
Di ba meron?
Yes, miss.
What
Totoo.
time?
Ah.
Ano po ba?
Oo. Pang second ba tayo or something? Yeah, right?
Pero ang daming
And- Nako,
Hindi
di
ba
ba?
Mobile Legends?
Nakaka-proud din mo. Baka nga Mobile Legends.
million.
Halata bang
Meron
hindi
nga,
ako naglalaro,
meron
no?
nga.
Pero yes,
I forgot the
Brand
name.
yes.
Esports po ng Mobile
Oo,
Legends. Tama.
esports.
Tama,
Ayun. Kasi
Mobile Legends.
Mobile Legends
Yes po.
nga. So,
Wow.
Uy,
kinikwento
pero hindi
na
ako
ano.
nakalaro ng Mobile Legends.
Ako lang nung simula
Ako
lang.
rin.
Same.
Never.
Oo.
Ako din, sir.
Ay, di ako ano,
Nung
di ako
simula,
nakalaro.
pero nung sumakit yung ulo ko, sir, ayoko na. Pero masaya, masaya
Oo.
talaga siyang laruin, sir.
Ano lang yung nalaro
Ayun.
ko eh, yung, ano nga ba to? Yung,
COC.
oo, Clash of Clans. 3 years.
Oo. Oh, wow.
Ang tagal.
Kaya sasabi ko pala dapat sa anak ko, sige anak, maglaro ka lang na maglaro. Ganun na
Nagkakita
talaga.
ngayon. Nagsisiyaw si Pwede.
Oo. Okay lang. Pero mag-aral, maglaro ka. Joke lang. Ayan. So, pero anything is possible na yung mga hindi natin inaakala talaga na no, in the future. Ako rin, actually, ito yung linya ko sa anak ko na parang tinatanong kasi, what does, kunwari si PewDiePie, what does he do? Di ba? That's what he does. No? He watches games and then he comments. That's his job. Parang nagugulat ako. That's his job. Sabihin, yes, that's his job. And he earns millions. Like, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Tapos yung mga naglalaro, di ba? Yung mga naglalaro. Although actually, dapat magagaling din naman talaga sila. No? Very skillful players. Pero still, di ba? You get to do what you enjoy doing, what you love doing, and you earn from it. Yun naman talaga yung gusto nating no, in the future na maging trabaho natin. So, maganda ngayon. Ang exciting times for the young ones kasi yung parang the future that they have no, ahead of them.
True.
Parang ang ganda. Ang
Ang
ganda.
sarap nga
So,
din talagang aralin yung, sabi ko nga din, kung naabutan din namin yung, like, for example, yung grade 11 and 12, madami, or kahit nga yung ngayon yung mga lower levels, iba na din talaga yung mga, mga topics na i-introduce sa kanila. Very, na
True, sir.
talaga, malawak
Advance.
talaga.
yes.
Talaga, sobra.
Swerte yung mga bata kasi mas exposed talaga sila sa mga
Exposed talaga.
posibleng maging careers no, in the future. Maganda, ang mga talagang practical applications of yung inaaral nila sa loob ng classroom.
Oo. Kaya talaga
Swerte.
nakasalalay din talaga sa teachers. Nako.
True.
Di ba?
Parang ayoko na. Joke.
Yun din mo yung challenge
Nakaka-challenge.
natin is to keep up with all
True.
these
True.
innovations.
Yeah, ako naman, ko dyan, just as teachers, sana talaga, once we enter our online classrooms, we just make our sessions meaningful for our students and not just for the sake of
Amen.
requiring them to attend. Hugot. Yun.
True.
Last, no? I think ito na yung last part na ng ating discussion. What's next for Look Beyond? Nothing's clear yet, pero this will be our last live webinar on YouTube. We're finishing this sa 15 episodes. We're closing it to 15 episodes that can be seen on YouTube. But next year, once we resume, we will only be doing live sessions on Facebook. But don't worry, for the regular video content, makikita nyo pa rin siya sa YouTube. So there will be more videos coming soon. But for the live session, it will all be on our social media page. Sorry, our Facebook page, no, for our live session. So abangan nyo po yan. And then for our professional development training, just watch out for our updates no sa paparating, lalo na pag umulit na ulit or nag-training season na ulit. We will be releasing announcements again for more trainings and mga webinar opportunities for everybody. So ayun, yun muna yung what's
Yes,
next
sir.
for Look Beyond. Pero again, for Look Beyond, just we'll keep everybody posted, and I think that's it. Nawala si Sir Kirby. Ayan, nawala si Sir Kirby. Ayan. Talagang ano, no, Miss June, Sir Alvin, Sir Kirby, talagang we really tried our best to have 15 episodes, maitawid yung ating
Grabe,
15th
sir. It was a
episode.
lot of fun.
Very close na kasi next week, Christmas, then New Year. No? So,
Yes.
talagang ano,
Happy
um,
holiday.
ano talaga to, you can treat this as Christmas webinar. Hindi ko masabing Christmas party kasi wala tayong giveaway. Di ba? Pero wala din tayong food. No? Pero,
Shout out po sa lahat
uh,
ng mga Christmas party tonight.
oo,
Oo nga.
sa mga hindi sumipot sa akin kanina. Anyway, alam ko busy po ang mga karamihan lalo na sa mga schools na I think karamihan din ng mga companies ngayon ng kanilang
Christmas party
season
season, oo.
and even reunion. So sa mga nanonood,
Yeah.
salamat po, nag-stick kayo. Kung hindi naman, panoorin nyo na lang po ito. You can
Oo,
watch the replay after this.
yes.
Any final words before we close the session? Sir Alvin.
Okay, sir. Sa akin, going back dun sa naging discussion natin tonight, no, nakita ko lang na minsan talaga kapag nasa proseso ka nung mga pagbabago, it's really gonna be challenging. But once you overcome those challenges, those events in a year, halimbawa tayo ngayon na nandito na sa December, you'll feel really blessed for being able to, pull everything off. And then you're always going to be excited for the years to come. I know this may be our last session for this virtual talks. This is not goodbye. Only see you later. So for what's going to happen with Look Beyond, just keep yourselves posted in our social media platforms like Facebook and Instagram, like what Sir Adrian mentioned earlier. Uh, I'm excited for more things to happen next year. Sana po everything will go smoothly na. Sana patuloy nang bumaba yung mga cases ng COVID and that everyone continue to be blessed and continue to be safe. Thank you guys for all your support. Thank you, Miss June, Sir Kirby, Sir Adrian, Miss Ari, Sir Joel, and also to everyone watching. Thank you for being with us since episode 1 until episode 15. Again, marami po pong mangyayari sa Look Beyond, so just keep yourself posted. Once again, this is Sir Alvin. Thank you and I love you all.
Na? May nanalo na, uuwi na.
Oo nga eh. Baka may paano kayo, baka
And
may
world peace.
may pa-acronym kayo dyan na wala akong
Oo
baon.
nga, wala akong pa-acronym, walang mag-acronym.
Italy, ganun.
Joke lang. Ako na next, no, para si Sir Kirby next. Ako sasabihin ko, I just want to thank everyone in the Look Beyond team. No? Alam ko, ulit-ulit ko na sinasabi, pero it's really true that you guys inspire me and motivate me, and I'm just thankful to be part of Look Beyond and to be learning with everyone, no? New things na every time we talk, maski hindi sa webinar, maski pag nag-meeting lang tayo. And it's I never considered it a waste of my time. It's just, you guys keep me young, so salamat. Yun lang sasabihin ko. And then, yes, to those who have been watching us, yung mga, lalo na yung mga always supporting, who have watched more than siguro one episode of Look Beyond, and yung mga nagbibigay ng magandang feedback, maraming salamat po. And yeah, we will continue to do better than our best this year. So yun lang po, patuloy niyo po kaming bigyan ng inyong support. So thank you very much. And yan, just look forward to what the future holds for everyone of us. Yun lang. Thank you.
Ang ganda nun, Miss, better than our best. Wow.
Yeah.
Akala ko sasabihin pa ni Miss June sa dulo, vote to save. Akala ko may ano yun.
Hindi po promote. Ayun po. So ako naman, I hope my internet is clear right now or my audio kasi
Okay
okay na
naman,
po. Thank
sir.
you. medyo affected po ata ang aming connection. But anyway, but to share lang din my sentiments, mga ganyan. And I'm always grateful to look beyond team. So as somebody na audience before, um, sabay-sabay po tayo sanang maniwala, sabay-sabay tayong mangarap, and let's always hope for the best, 'di ba? That we can always improve. Never ever stop learning. Yan dapat ang isa sa mga trait ng teacher, that lifelong learners tayo dapat. Never ever stop, never ever be scared of learning, because sa mga pagkakamali, sa mga bagay na hindi natin alam, diyan tayo matututo. That we continue to explore, we inspire students to explore, to dream, not just dream big, 'di ba? And manalig tayo sa tamang timing. Ako po, I never expected, I never planned that I will be sharing the same platform, sharing this wonderful stage with this amazing speakers, these amazing Google innovators. And that's one thing that I can share, to continue dreaming, to continue learning, because we never know kung ano yung plan ng Lord sa atin in the future. We never know kung anong meron sa atin in the future. So we just continue trying, we just continue to explore, and let's continue to look beyond what's in front of us. And I think Merry Christmas. It is really Merry
Yeah.
Christmas for all of us.
Oo nga,
Thank you, Sir
oo.
Kirby. Sir
Thank
Adrian.
you, Sir Kirby. Ako, ang dami na nung sinabi, hindi ko matap ata yung mga binanggit nyo. Well, for me, walang masabi. Gusto ko lang sabihin talaga sa lahat ng mga nanonood, thank you very much for joining us. This, yung mga Friday night sessions. I will not promise, but we will just continue our efforts and hopefully come up with more creative and more mas productive at mas maganda pang content for everybody in the next sessions. I want to believe na the best is yet to come. And dugtungan ko lang din yung sinabi ni Sir Kirby, yung dream big, work hard, and then make it happen. So for everybody na talagang medyo na discouraged, no? So don't give up. And let's end the year strong. Papatapos yung taon. Let's end this year strong and make our 2022 na mas maganda for everybody. So yun naman. And with that, we like to greet everybody advance Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. So ako po si Adrian Cruz at gusto po namin mag-thank you at that's it. Thank you very much. Abangan nyo po ang aming next session. Thank you and good night.
Merry
Thank
Christmas.
you. Merry
Bye.
Christmas. God bless.